Hello students, today we are going to study about forms of business organization. Today we will discuss about the various forms of business organization, concept of sole proprietorship business, features of sole proprietorship business, merits and limitations of sole proprietorship business. After going through this topic, you will be able to list the different forms of business organization. Identify and explain the concept, merits, and limitations of sole proprietorship business. Ruchi has a keen interest in baking. She wants to start a bakery business. She's a bit confused whether to start a sole proprietorship business or to go for a partnership with her cousin. She is planning to expand her business in future and start a company. She is in a fix as to which form of business organization she should go in for. Before selecting a form of business organization, let's have a look on various forms of business organization. There are sole proprietorship, there is also joint Hindu family, partnership business, cooperative organization, and joint stock company. Let's start with the simplest form. Here is the pictorial representation of forms of business organization. Sole means single, proprietor means owner, sole proprietor is single owner. Sole proprietorship business concept. Sole tradership or proprietorship is the oldest form of the business organization. It is the oldest form. It is also known as individual proprietorship because an individual holds it, or single entrepreneurship because a single person owns it. It can be started by anyone having an initiative and aptitude for selling. Anyone who wants to sell, who wants to invest, who wants to provide goods and services on regular basis to the society and earn profit. Whosoever has such kind of initiative, he can or she can start the sole proprietorship business. Definition: a sole trader is a person who carries on a business exclusively on his own account and at his own risk. Who is a sole trader? A person who carries on the business himself only, shares, owns all the risk, gets all the profit, bears all the losses. A business owned, managed, and controlled by one person is called sole proprietorship business or a single ownership business. He is a sole proprietor. He can direct business activities. The owner directs business activities and may supply all management and labor used by the business. Application: where the sole proprietorship is most popular: in retail industry, handicraft, agriculture, forestry, fishery, etc. Features of a sole proprietorship business: formation and closure, liability, sole risk bearer and profit recipient, control, no separate entity, lack of business continuity. These are some points on which we will have to explain in detail. First of all, there is formation and closure. It is relatively easy to start a business in the form of sole proprietorship. It is very easy to start, as there is no separate law that governs this form of business organization. However, in certain cases, a license may be required. Like in medicine business, you have to acquire a license. The closure of sole proprietorship business is also very simple, and because there is no legal formalities. Unlimited liability: the liability of a sole proprietor is unlimited. What this unlimited means: in case the business assets are insufficient to settle the claims of the outsiders or external liabilities, the personal assets of a sole proprietor may be used to settle the claims. It means in case the business is facing loss continuously, assets are insufficient to pay off the claims, In such a condition, the personal asset of the sole proprietor may also be sold to settle these claims. Sole risk bearer and profit recipient. Being the sole owner of the business, the success or failure, everything of the business will directly affect the sole proprietor. The sole proprietor himself bears all the risk of failure. If there is any failure in the business, it is the sole proprietor who has to face it. And that's why enjoys all the benefits of the success. If the business earn profits, if the business earn laurels, everything is of sole proprietor himself. Control. The sole proprietor enjoys a centralized control. Everything has been controlled by the sole proprietor over his business. That is, at every aspect of the business, in every aspect, in every part of business, the sole proprietor himself takes the decisions. There is no need to consult anyone. No separate entity. In the eyes of law, there is no separate identity of the sole proprietorship business. Both the owner and the business are treated one under the law. Objectives of sole proprietorship concern. Why one wants to get into sole proprietorship business? If one needs self-employment, investment of self-generated capital, independent decision maker, secrecy, economy, personal touch, independent way of life, no sharing of profits, easy formation. If one wants to be the job provider and not the job seeker, in that condition, one can opt sole proprietorship business. Formation of a sole tradership business. Formation of sole tradership concern is a simple process. It does not involve any legal formality. It doesn't need partnership deed as in a partnership firm, because there is no point of dispute, as there is no other person who is counterparting in this business. However, permission from municipal corporation is required. Formation of a sole tradership business. Formation of sole trader concern is based on the decision of the sole trader. If the sole trader wants, he can start a business. Before deciding, he has to forecast the demand of goods and plan for the capital required to start his business. He himself has to decide in which good, in which service he wants to start his business, how much capital is going to be required. Merits of sole proprietorship business. Here is a pictorial presentations. Now we'll deal with one by one point in detail, like there is sense of accomplishment, direct incentive, confidentiality of information, quick decision making, ease of formation and closure. Now we'll take it one by one. Merits in a brief. Quick decision making. A sole proprietor enjoys centralized control over his business. He can promptly take any decision without consulting others, and that's why he can grab the opportunity. Confidentiality of information. A sole trader is not bound by law to publish firm's accounts. As a result, he can maintain confidentiality of information. He need not to discuss all the accounts, all the policies, all the future strategies with anyone. Direct incentive. Since sole trader is the single controller, single owner, single manager of the business, single bearer of loss, single bearer of risk, and single beneficiary of the profits. A sole proprietor has a direct motive to work hard for the success of his business. Being the single owner of business, he is the sole recipient of all profits of business. He is the sole proprietor. All the profits will be owned by him, enjoyed by him, and all the losses is to be suffered by him only. Sense of accomplishment. The success of sole proprietorship business. If the business gets success, It is the result of the hard work of the sole proprietor. He gets immense personal satisfaction on his achievement in his business because this business was set up by himself. All the decision for the success of the organization was taken by him only. Therefore, there is sense of achievement or accomplishment. Ease of formation and closure. There is minimum legal formalities in setting up or closing down a sole proprietorship form of business. Therefore, it is very easy to start or close a sole proprietorship business. Limitation: lack of managerial expertise, limited capital, limited size, unlimited liability, lack of continuity. Limited resources. The total investment in business is limited to the personal savings of the sole proprietor and his capacity to borrow from others. The total investment in business is limited. Why? Only the personal saving of the sole proprietor can be used as capital, or there is a limit on everyone's capacity to borrow. At that extent, he can borrow money to start his business. Hence, he has relatively limited resources in comparison to partnership or joint stock company. Limited life of a business. A sole proprietor business lacks stable existence. Whenever there is death of the owner, or he gets insolvent, or he has to attend any family function for which he has to go out of station, the proprietor of a proprietor, it creates an adverse effect on the business, and the business life is at stake. There is limited life of business. There is no continuity. Unlimited liability, as we have discussed earlier, if the business assets are insufficient to pay off the firm's external liability, the sole proprietor has to sell off his personal assets to pay off the liability of the business, and this is the main hurdle to take a risk. Limited managerial ability. The success of a sole proprietorship business organization depends upon the managerial skill of the sole proprietor. And what is managerial skill? To make things done with the help of others, which is limited. Due to limited resources, a sole proprietor even cannot avail the services of a professional management employees. Suitability of sole proprietorship. Small business requiring modest capital and limited managerial talent, as in the case of retail stores. In those line of business where there is need for greater personal attention to customers, as in tailoring, professional services like medicine and legal activities. In the production of handicrafts or traditional goods like embroidery or artistic things, where the individual has certain skills with the help of which he wants to earn his livelihood independently, he can start sole proprietorship business for catering to the demands of the local market like perishable products like laundries, grocery stores, etc. Recap: a sole trader is a person who carries on a business exclusively on his own account and at his own risk. Features: formation and closure is easy, unlimited liability, lack of business continuity, no separate entity, sole risk bearer and recipient of profit, control is in hands of sole proprietor. Merits: quick decision making, sense of accomplishment, confidentiality of information, direct incentive, ease of formation and closure. Now demerits: lack of managerial expertise, unlimited liability, limited size, limited capital, lack of continuity. So you will get the assignment later. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.